I'm Paul Swift. As I mentioned in my last note, I'm going to take you through a series of short videos just covering off some of the things that aren't covered in our Lean Six Sigma Green and Black Belt certification courses. Now, one of the things is business diagnostic. So it's not covered, it's quite a high level skill to master, but once you master it, it's really useful, and it's one of the key ingredients whether you're planning your next business strategy or whether you're just looking to improve in a particular area. If you haven't got that knowledge, that understanding of how the area is currently performing, then it's very difficult to know where to focus. So the things I'm going to take you through in the next 4, 5, 6 videos will give you a good overview of how I would carry out that business diagnostic. Now, you'd be able to take those things away and do one of those business diagnostics in your own areas. Because if there are any parts of your performance in any parts of your business that you aren't completely satisfied with, then there are probably improvement opportunities in there, because your operation, your management routines, your processes, your management information are all set up perfectly to deliver exactly what they are delivering today. So if you want to change your performance, your productivity, your stock levels, your quality levels, then you need to change one of those inputs. Because if you keep the same inputs, then your outputs will remain the same. So in terms of business diagnostic, there are probably several things you need to do up front. So first of all, you need some advanced information from the area that you're going to look at. Now, shown here, hopefully, if I've got this video right, you will need things like an org chart. So you want to know who the people are in that area, who the key players are, who the people you're going to need to talk to, you're going to need to interview. You want some sort of process overview, SIPOC, if you can get it. So SIPOC stands for suppliers, inputs, processes, outputs and customers. So if the area has one of those, that's ideal as a starting point. You want to know the FTE numbers for that area, the headcount, the working hours, the working patterns, shift patterns. So the ins and outs of, how many people are in there, what shifts do they work, and then you can look and overlay on top of that the demand volumes, and whether that's overlaid with the shift patterns and the working hours of the people, because obviously at some point they're going to need to be aligned. If you've got a lot of demand coming in when you don't have any people in, it's going to give you an issue. You also want to get some MI, so ask the area for whatever performance data they've got. That will give you a good bit of an insight into that area before you actually go into it. And also, if they will give it to you, depends whether, if you own the company, it won't be an issue, the budgets versus the actuals, in terms of, what are the budgets and are they hitting them, what are the financials, get into the numbers, have a look at those. Okay, so for this video, don't want to keep you too long. In the next one, we'll get into the next steps in how I would carry out any kind of business diagnostic. Thanks for your time.